Alright guys, so what I'm gonna try to do today is just clearly show you a process with easy to follow instructions that you will hear them spoken to you, and it will just make sense and be obvious to understand how, if you follow these steps and start with $50, you will end the process 10 minutes later with $100. Those instructions will begin at Alright guys, I think we've all spent enough time on YouTube. We've watched so many videos about drop shipping, affiliate marketing, Amazon KDP, Amazon FBA, and a whole bunch of other shit. The process is simple. Make your Shopify store, find the product, make TikTok ads, whatever. And yet, when you try to do it, you feel lost and uncertain. It still feels like you're really just guessing at this point. Now, there are data-driven ways to reverse engineer others' success. There are ways to copy, there are tricks, and there are ways to cheat. The thing about these side hustles and e-com things that we all look up, it's like we want some cheat code or some A plus B equals C. A money glitch. And that's not what these online businesses are a lot of times, even though that's how they're being marketed with flash clickbait YouTuber shit. See, the thing about 95% of videos you're gonna watch about dropshipping is that these videos are made by career dropshippers who are content creators and whatever else now too. These people are just incorporating small nuances into their scaling and general business moves, and that way they can keep dropping the same YouTube video every 2 or 3 months. And there's only so much these guys can really tell you. I mean, honestly, look at their videos, look at their catalogs. It's all clickbait, it's rinse and repeat, it's all bullshit. You see the value in this supposed industry quickly though. It's like you could just jump in and start making money. But the depth in these videos doesn't really go past that. Like, I wasted so much time thinking I could just learn more and increase my chances of success when I jump in. But it really hit me when I was first dealing with advertisements. I spent hours studying how, where, when to advertise, just stressing over all these dumbass cheap little products and exactly how to run these ads, run these creatives, test things. And it's so funny to me to think that I was going to come up with the perfect ad and that's how this works. This is a business like anything else. That first ad is ultimately your starting point. None of these online businesses are A plus B equals C, you get cashed out. But this video is, so stick around till the end. When I ran an ad, that's when I realized I just got my first actual set of data. This is the first tool I have to use. People will make videos and have vague concepts like finding your niche that they tell you need to do. This is not some process you do telepathically as you're creating some brand or logo or Spotify site. With each new set of ads you run, you should be tinkering little things, figuring out how to maximize engagement. And this process done over time, that's how the process of finding a niche works. If you haven't done anything, all you've really learned is there's some kind of goofy industries where if you play your cards right, eventually over time you could have a system where you're just making money passively. But anyways, if you wanted instead to learn how to make money right now, that's what we're gonna do right now. And that's what I'm gonna try to do with this channel. I'm not gonna do all the fluff and make a million videos about some industry I don't care about. But when I find something, I'm gonna give it to you. I know Punchmade Dev got big, scamming has become more mainstream, people are looking up methods. When people are introduced to this, or they see it in a video or something, they are shocked by 1, how easy and simple it all is, and 2, how they still don't understand at all how they could go do it right now. When you see someone just pull a new blank card out and go to an ATM and get 100 grand, you gotta understand there's bins, CC's, dumps, there's a whole mail system set up with contacts that are trusted for any of this to work. Even the scams, they aren't something you're just gonna be able to go out and do. A lot of that shit is the product of a network of scammers over time working together. There's a hacking side to this, there's an intel side to this, there's a physical side to this with having actual cards that have to work. You're not gonna just master something like that. But this right here, this method that I'm about to give you is basically the equivalent of someone that's starting to think for themselves, starting to think with a little nuance, and putting together in their head exactly how one of these situations could work out, where they could come up on top with no liability, do A plus B equals C, and cash out.